Today we're going to be talking about step 2, and that is, who do you do it for? Hey guys, welcome to Stationary Muse channel. My name is Tatiana and I am a business coach and mentor for women wanting to start their own creative product-based businesses, and I'm so excited that we are into this summer series. First off, I just gotta apologize, you guys. This video was supposed to go up 2 days ago, but I have just not been feeling the best. First off, my allergies started getting all crazy, and I was just kind of like, okay, what's going on? You know, am I getting a little bit sicker with something else? Y'all know what I'm talking about. But then I started taking my allergy medicine again because I'm the kind of person that literally hates medicine. And I was like, I thought allergy season was over, but maybe I still need to continue taking it, you know. It's like I go through this every year like it's something new. But anyway, so I ended up taking my medicine, and then like a day or two, I started feeling back to myself. So I was like, okay, yes, thank you. But then I started feeling like myself, and then I don't know if I like slept strange or something, but then my neck, y'all, was hurting so bad. And I could like not even turn it to the side or anything. And you know how like when your neck is hurting, it almost just makes you feel like your whole body is just broke down. Like that was how I felt for about 2 days. And there's really no excuse though, because I could have pre-filmed this way earlier, but that's just life. And plus I was also trying to get the decent amount of orders that I had from the Black Shop Owners United sale out, and I'm working on those and cutting stickers, printing stickers, packing orders and everything. So on top of that, that is why today's video was pushed back. But I do want to say thank you to everybody that did support for the sale. I'm so appreciative of you guys. It was a great way to round out my time before my shop closed, and so I really appreciate it. I'll do another video kind of talking a little bit more about shop specific stuff, because today we are going to be talking about part 2 of the foundation series. And so if you did not check out part 1, last week we talked all about what do you do, and this whole series is going to be the first 3 parts of the first 10 model that I created, which will be getting turned into a self-guided course a little bit later this summer. I'm so excited to share that with you guys, but I wanted to give you kind of a little peek into what you can expect, and also to really help you with building a business. If you've been thinking about it but you're just not sure where to get started, these are some of the really important steps to starting. And so like I said, last week we talked all about what do you do. Definitely check that one out if you didn't. And also down below there is a link for you to get the little workbook that I created for this series as well. Just click the link, put in your email, and then you will get it straight to your inbox. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys. But yeah, so basically each of these steps has a key 3, and the key 3 is basically just a way to break it down a little bit more. Like I mentioned last week, my mind works in 3s, and so I just really feel like that is the way that this whole thing operates. And so every single step will lead you to the next thing. And the first 2 steps of the key 3 specifically will always really help you with the third one. And so for this one, who do you do it for? Basically, who are they? Like, who the heck is this customer is the first part of it. What is their story? Knowing their story is so important. And then lastly, how can they specifically benefit from your product? And so I'm actually going to include a couple little screenshots from the actual first 10 course, just so you guys can see and get a feel for what exactly I'm talking about with this. But basically, I'm sure you guys have heard, I actually went to college for marketing, and so this was in a class of mine that we actually had to work through creating a target audience, a target market. There's a lot of different words that go around. Some people call them personas, profiles, avatars. It's basically all the same thing, just meaning that you are trying to figure out who the heck you're selling to, and knowing about them, knowing their behaviors, knowing who they are, where they're located, and all of these different things. And so when I'm saying, you know, like, who are they, this is more so speaking to the demographic portion of everything. And so demographic wise would be, you know, like, what gender are they? How old are they? Where are they geographically located? What's their income level? Different things like that that are very kind of like surface level. You don't really have to know much about the person to get these things. And typically you can get this kind of information from like insights on social media. You could do some market research and really, like I mentioned last week, really look at your different competitors and people already out there doing it. And that can also help you to figure out, okay, well, who is going to be my customer based off of who are some of the other people that are gravitating towards them? Do I feel like this is where I fit in? And all of those things. And so it can really help you to build it. And especially, I know how it is when you are first starting out. It's like, well, how do I really know who they are? You know, you're kind of just almost gonna originate it, you know, just kind of start from scratch. And there's even different things you can do. You can even survey your target audience. So even if you haven't had one customer yet, you could send out a survey to people to just get some general questions asked about them and their life, some different things. And that can kind of help you to start to build up your customer. And always keep in mind too that all of this stuff can change as you grow. And so when I first started my business, I really had it in mind. Well, I was really more general, and honestly, I just, I kind of said women. I did have a specific age range in mind. I think at the time it was like 20 to 30, because that was kind of what I was in. And I felt like it was for people that really just were into planning and wanted to get organized with their life. They felt like they were kind of all over the place and they wanted a way to get everything just kind of in order. And so that was how it all started. And so now today, y'all, my customer looks completely different, and I wouldn't have really gained this information if I wouldn't have continued to grow and pay attention to those people. And so now it's like, okay, my customers, most of the time, they are entrepreneurs. They are people that are wanting to go for something a little bit more on their own and to start their own businesses. And this is not something I ever expected. I didn't write that down when I figured out who I was going to target. And even more so moms. And, so I even have like new customer profiles that I can build and create during my little vacation and stuff, because my customer has changed so much since 4 years ago when I first opened my shop. So I think that is so beautiful that we can grow and change. So don't put too much pressure on yourself about this. Especially in the beginning, it's really fun to just kind of create a persona. And so I'm going to put on the screen right here. This is from the first 10. And this is a little persona that I built out as an example. And this just gives you an idea. And so once you know who they are, then what is their story? How do they navigate through life? What are their struggles? What are the different things that light them up inside? What bothers them? These are different things that you can really learn about, and you can get very creative. You can write out a whole persona, even if you've never had one customer, because the whole point is to just really start to kind of create a picture in your mind of who you're selling to. And so when you're deciding like, okay, I'm going to create a new product. Ooh, I'm so excited. And then you can think like, hold on, okay, will Lena like this? And it just gives you a second to think like, okay, will my customer actually like this? And the only way to know that is to actually research them and write all of those things down. Know what they like to do, how much money they're willing to spend. Some customers are more willing to spend luxury. And if that's the way you want to go, and you're going to have a higher price point, then that's the type of persona you would build. But if you know that your customer is going to be more so looking for a bargain, they like a deal, then that is going to be where you're going to go. And so sometimes it can be a little bit different, and you may have a mix, and that's where you can create a couple of different profiles if needed. And so the last part of it is, how do they specifically benefit from your product? And to know this is to know what they like to do. And so in the example I put up, I was saying, the person has a corporate job, but they really want to start their own thing. And they love to find all of their new products that they want to use on YouTube. So if I know that my person hangs out on YouTube, okay, well, that is where I'm going to go and I'm going to talk about my product. And in addition to that, I know that this person is very busy. And so my products are going to specifically speak to the busyness in their life. And my messaging is going to speak to that and be like, I know you're busy. I know you have this going on. I know blah, 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 as you learn about your customer. And that will help you to build so many things beyond just your product, but that's just how it kind of gets started. So I hope that this helped you to start just kind of building who you think your audience is going to be when you're growing your business. And like I said, keep in mind that this is something that will grow and change over time. So as you are very brand new to it all. And I think that is what is so great. And so let me know down below, who do you guys think is your audience? Have you already done an exercise like this? Is this something that you're going to give a try now that you've checked out this video? Don't forget that the workbook is down below if you guys want to fill out some of the extra pages in there to really get your mind working with this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already so you can check out more videos like this one. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.